Ah, what the fuck is
Hi.
going on?
How are you? Sorry,
I
sorry,
was
sorry,
just
sorry.
I was just looking at myself the whole time. I mean, it could be worse, but
I mean, sorry. Yes, I thought that was something that you didn't really mind necessarily.
well, I mean, worse stuff has happened, but still, I get to see me every day, and even though it is a treat, and I'm saying, my God,
Well,
still,
hi. Hi. How are
how
you?
you doing there?
I'm good.
I'm
I'm good.
I've
I'm good. I
I've never been better.
have you. I sorry. I always have to just readjust. I start it, and then once we get going, then I'm always like, oh, wait, no, I need to tweak this or tweak that. And
You
anyway,
tweaking?
I'm tweaking.
What are you
We have
tweaking
got
for?
some folks with us. Oh, hey, Marcos Martinez
Oh,
was just
Martinez.
saying that is a dope beat. Yeah, that beat is by my brother. By the way, my brother wrote that and did recorded all that and everything. So
Thank him for that from the
I
bottom
will.
to my heart.
I will. I will. You know what? I'm going to change. I'm going to go back to our other brand.
The
But
fuck?
listen, so yes, so thank you to everybody who came over here after watching Tuesday Night Festivities over on the gram. We had Mickey Gall on with us, which was a lot of fun. He is fighting
The
on
gall of
Saturday.
that young man.
The gall of that young man. Yes,
Unbelievable.
I need to adjust this. Here, entertain them for a second. I need to pull this a little
Oh, and a chain that once. Oh, hello, my baby. My mammy.
Hey, it's funny that you said
Swanee
that.
Hiver.
No, it's
What?
funny that you say that. Literally, okay. So, surprise, surprise. I listen to NPR, and
Oh, yeah?
yeah, and there was a story. They were talking about how they found like this old, like how things used to be recorded on cylinders, and it
Yeah,
was,
yeah, the
you
way
know what I
old
mean.
days.
Exactly. So the whole story, long story short, but they were talking about, they were like, yeah, we found these old cylinders and we can't wait. And they sent them around the world. And like, we were waiting to hear things that were, recorded from these very far remote places. And we took this one cylinder and we brought it out and we put it on. And it was literally, hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime gal. And they were like,
Oh.
they were like, we just
Oh,
have it like, they were like, oh, please don't tell me like this whole, because they had found, let's say they found this like, jackpot discovery of a bunch of old cylinders, and they were like, "We can't wait to find out what's on them." And they were like,
did
"Son of a! If it all
do
turns
you
out
get
to
to
be
see
hello,
the
my baby, hello, my,"
do you get to see the moment where they get disappointed by that? Do
it
they
was
show the
unreal.
moment?
So I was just
Oh
listening.
fuck.
So yeah,
I
but
would
like
pay
it's like
money to see them
Geraldo,
discover that.
right? It's like Geraldo or Geraldo when he opened up
Oh,
whoever's two
the
women. It was like that.
Capone's Vulch.
Yeah.
I remember I stayed up all night watching that fucking bullshit.
Did you?
When I was a kid, I was like, what they gonna find in Capone's Vulch? And that fucking, they didn't found nothing. Bunch of
Yeah.
nothing,
I
bunch of
mean, a bunch of
hubble
nothing. A
and
bunch of nothing.
hubbish.
A bunch of
What a fucking waste of my time. I still got a bones to pick with Geraldo for
You
that
still have a
fucking
bone,
bullshit.
bitch.
Wow.
Oh, so they're here for this person. They said they were here for the punchline.
Yeah, I'm here for the fucking punchline too.
Told you
What
that one
happened?
too. Okay, so I go all the way to Brazil. I go to the Bahamas, and
Oh, the Bahama.
there's some people. I was not unpopular there,
Oh,
um, and with the locals, I'm saying with the college boys, I was my usual mix of.
dorky
I guess I'll
self.
make out with you, but don't tell anybody. That's my.
Oh, come on.
Oh, honey, you don't know how many times I've heard that in my life.
For real? I'm sorry. Okay, that's fuck. I can't believe that. That's not good. I can I mean, I'm gonna believe it because the way you're reacting now, but most people would be shocked about that. What a shame. You know what? I gotta tell you this, just so you know. You was just in the hong pool of people, and that's all there is to that. Somebody now, just not to get too corny, but I saw one of these things that usually would be like you hold your eyes at it, but it was showing. I guess this guy who was a big concert, one of these famous violin player that's like at the conservatory, one of these people that
Yep.
perform in front of the symphony orchestra, whatever. One of the greatest one. Like once a year, he go and he just go incognito and does like a street. He'll be in a subway and just
Oh,
put a
okay, good.
hat and do
That's
his
cool.
stuffs.
Yeah.
Now, this guy, people pay thousands of dollars for seats to see this guy play. But
And
in this
meanwhile, in the
fucking,
subway, nobody's even throwing
he
25 cents.
made, well, they just he come up with $25 or whatever, like at
Right.
the end of the, thing. And people didn't
Yeah.
give a shit about that one. So it's
Yeah.
just like, and there was some kind of story connected to that, which was the lesson is like, you gotta know instead of trying to change the people that's in this environment, you gotta go to where the people appreciate that one.
Right.
So at the
Yes.
symphony, they pay you this guy all kind of untold hitches, and they cheers in their eyes. You know what I'm saying? To see this
Right.
guy. But in the Hong
Because they want to
environment,
see him.
yeah,
Right.
in the Hong environment, people is like, who gives a fuck about this guy here?
Right. Right.
So it's a good lesson
Yeah.
to
No, I've
understand.
spent.
It's not the quality of you, Karen Bryant. It's just the quality of these corny guys who is listening to the Dave Matthew Band or whatever that you was hanging out with.
Yes, but yes, thank you. But it's hard not to build your own value
Of course,
based on that. I mean, so it's
of
hard
course.
to not. But I know you're not supposed to base your value on other people's. But it's hard. It's just it's hard not to.
Look at
How
me.
did
I
we
base my
even?
value on people going hog wild over myself.
How did we even digress to that?
Because we was talking about, you said that the college kids was whatever, but then the natives, the locals, Texas Saint Jacques,
Oh,
was
so the
like,
punchline.
girl, what you crying about?
The
With that
punchline.
beautiful girl like you doing in the
Oh
eye of the
God
love by
dang it!
yourself.
The
Girl, what you
punchline.
crying about?
The punchline.
I
So the
would make
guys
love to you constantly.
basically, yeah. So the guy says something to me, yada yada yada. I'm walking by, and he said, I said, "Ba, da, da, da." And he says, I see. He says to me, and he looks at me, and he says, you were built for comfort and not for speed.
Ooh. That mean you had some serious cakes on there
Yeah,
and the
and I was
thighs.
like, and as a college kid, you're just like
And this is a
that's a
grown
grown
fucking
ass
man.
man, like
Wait,
saying this.
this is a Bahamas man?
Yeah, yeah, and
So how
so
he
it's
said it? Say how he said it.
no, no, man. I was saying I was built for comfort and not
Oof,
for speed.
oof.
You know.
He would have gave you the time of your life for her.
Well, no. So I have heard. So,
Oh,
but I remember thinking at the time,
he's got a
that's
point.
fair, and I
He got a
and I
point.
and I, and I don't mind that assessment. Like
Yeah.
it's actually sort of it's not a bad thing because yeah, I'm not skinny. I'm not skinny. You know. So I'm not a sprint. I'm not a racer. I felt that was a fair assessment
Listen, in
and
certain
slightly
circles,
poetic, even if a bit raw. At the same time, a little poetic.
I listen, certain women would take offense to that comment, and certain people would understand that that's a fucking great thing. Like that's exactly what your Uncle Henachi is interested in, that kind of stuff. You know what I
That's the
mean?
kind of chicks you know.
Yeah.
I feel like you
And
like
that's,
you like it.
yeah, I mean listen, also don't get it twisted. There are skinny girls on earth that I enjoy. I don't like go, get away from me. I'm
For
just
sure.
saying, if you're asking me what I want on the menu, if I'm gonna
You
pick,
asking.
if I got choice of anything, I'm gonna tell you that's what I like. I have a lot of preference that would be my perfect ones.
Right,
That don't
right,
mean that I can't be intoxicated by a skinny girl or whatever the
right.
fuck it is, type of girl.
Sure,
But
sure.
I just prefer the curves do something to me. That I didn't. My God was made me like this. Not it's
Yes,
not my
there you
fault.
go. Yes, yes, yes. Well, this person is saying, I guess I got to go back to my roots.
Yeah, you gotta
I
go
just
through your hoods.
I just gotta go back to the islands, I guess. I guess. I
Yeah.
guess.
I
But
wonder what Dexter
yeah, you're
St.
right.
Jacques is
I
doing
do
these
need to
days.
know my worth. Everybody does.
Yeah. Yeah, and that goes for all of us. There's
Yep.
certain countries where I would do okay, there, like for instance, there are certain places where Ian Ian Gary would do,
Yeah.
like for instance, if you sent Ian Gary to Tokyo, Japan, or somewhere in Japan,
Yeah.
he probably would do very well there, because they would be intoxicated from his blonde hair. You know what I
Yeah, he's
mean?
so different. Right.
They like the white boy stuffs a little bit,
Yeah.
and he might do better than your Uncle Hanach there. You understand?
Maybe.
Um, but then if you send me and him to Sweden,
Oh,
they're gonna be like, yeah, whatever. He looked
for
like my
him.
brother, whatever. Get him out of here. And your Uncle Hanach, they're gonna jump over him to get you me. And it is what it is. You go where your bread
Yeah.
is butter.
Yeah.
Not everything is your audience, your target audience, and you
Yeah.
you just gotta be aware of that.
Well, I always say when in high school, like I couldn't buy a date in high school, but
Yeah,
this
but you
friend of
was
mine,
you was in
but,
Massachusetts,
right, but this friend
around
of
a lot
mine
of
was
white
very
people.
pop, right, but this friend of mine was very popular. We then went on a school trip to Greece for 2 weeks. I could barely
Mm,
scrape the boys off me, and nobody paid attention to her being blonde and
there you
American
go.
and
There
whatever.
you
And
go.
so that was
And
literally the trip that changed my life. In that I was like, oh my God, boys will actually like me one day.
you needed to see
Like, because
that.
I had no
Yeah.
idea at home in America, I had no idea I was ever going to have like boys would ever like me. It was until I went to Greece that I was like, oh, I'm attractive to some people. I had
Yeah,
no
when
idea.
I went to Greece, I learned that the boys like me too. Oh God, you know how? Are you aware though that they have a system there? Do you know how in if there's a saying about Greece, it's like
Yeah,
in Greece,
I know.
how do you separate the boys from the
The
men?
boys from the men.
You
Exactly.
know, you know how that they separate them there
With a
with
hose.
a crowbar. Oh God,
Exactly.
no, but
Yeah.
there's a lot of great
Ooh,
I mean
there's some
Greeks.
good looking Greek men are good
Yeah,
looking.
they
Good
look like
looking.
Honey Cycli from the fucking old
Ooh,
Miami
Greek
Heat.
men are
They have
good
the
looking.
eyebrows and a
They are
mustachio.
just on the whole very good looking people.
Their breath smell like
Ooh,
baklava. They smell like a baklava.
baklava is delicious.
Oh, that. Oh, look
And
at that one. Someone needs to drizzle some baklava, drizzle some honey onto your face and cover you with
hey,
bees.
hey,
What?
what do you want to talk about? Do you want to talk about UFC 273 first, or do you want to do the action hero stuff first?
Let's save the action for the last action hero. Um,
Okay.
yeah, let's talk about the fight.
Okay.
Let's
So
talk
I
about Greece.
want
Let's talk about making out. Oh, no, I'm kidding.
no, hey, speaking of that though, I don't think he is necessarily
Who is
uh
he? Who is
uh
him? Who the
uh
fuck is him?
wait, I
Him
don't think he's
downstairs.
wait. I'm trying to okay, here it is. I don't think he is Greek, but here is Volkanovski, some B-roll of Volkanovski. So the champ will be defending on Saturday. Here he is against our boy Brian
Yeah, he's
Ortega.
not Greek, but there's a lot of Greeks in Australia, so I'm sure he's no stranger to Greek.
Yeah,
He-
yeah. But
Volkanovsk,
yeah, Volkanovski. But anyway, this guy there he is against Maxi Baby. He's
Maxi
way
baby.
better than people give him credit for being.
Yeah, yeah. No, he is great. I mean, look, I think you think it has to do with like how short he is. Like people don't want to believe he's that good because he like looks short or something.
Well, I think what it is, honestly, and I think for I think for some people, it is the fact that like he beat their favorite guy, and so they're just effing pissed at him. Like the
Yeah,
fact
but
that he beat Max twice, and then the fact that he beat Brian and stuff. Like some people, I think, just like are salty and don't want to give it up.
yeah, but you could be salty, but still acknowledge how good somebody is. Why is
I
he
don't know.
beating
I don't
these
know
guys
why he
and then he's
doesn't
not
get it.
getting the respect?
I think after not tapping to Brian in that fight, I don't know how people didn't uh just totally give him like so much credit. He's gurgling. Like he didn't
Yeah,
tap.
I thought he was dead. I thought it was. I for
I
sure I thought
remember
it was
watching
over.
it. I was like, "Holy
Yeah,
crap, Brian's the champ! Like our
yeah,
buddy's the champ now."
yeah. No
Well,
dice, no
okay,
such
wait.
luck
This
for her.
person is saying it's because he lost both max fights with leg kicks that did no damage.
Interesting. Okay. So there's some question as to, okay, because he's not knocking these guys out. There's some question as to, it's still open for interpretation if he won or not.
Mhm.
Okay,
He
that's a
was.
good. I
He was.
didn't realize that that's what people.
Mhm. Yeah.
Oh, who was that?
He was
Wait, Tom,
gurgling.
who?
Yeah, no, this person knows that he was gurgling and stuff like this.
He
But
was
see,
gargling, Mike. Hey, are you
gaggling
a
Mike.
fellow countryman?
Also, so Marcos Martinez is
He was
saying, "Let's go
gargling, Mike.
zombie." Marcos
This
says,
guy's
"Let's go
zombie.
zombie." But meanwhile, JH 125 is saying, "What round do you have him finishing TKZ?" So I don't know who wins this fight
I don't know.
because the zombie is really hard to get rid of, obviously.
Yeah.
And Brian, Volk has won decisions. He hasn't been putting people away, right?
Yeah, I think he's gonna be. It's probably gonna be a bloodbath because of that.
You think? Here, let me
I
double
think
check his record.
I
But you
I,
think?
I could see it turning into like zombie hanging in there, but just I don't know. I don't know. I
And
I,
but
I
just
don't.
getting touched up?
Yeah, I don't see zombie having any more better skills than the guys he's beat already.
Okay,
You
I see
know.
what you're saying there. Yeah,
Even
you're
though
probably
I
right.
love
I know what you're
zombie
saying.
Zombie is a fan favorite, and I love
That's
to
not a
watch a
diss.
zombie. I'm never gonna miss a zombie fight, but I don't see what he
Nope.
brings to the table that Volkanovski haven't beat already.
Yeah, you guys, Volk's beaten Ortega, Holloway, Aldo, Mendez, Elkins, Kennedy. Like it's like,
Yeah,
you know,
listen. Of course, you
Jeremy
have the fight.
Kennedy's
You have to have
big
the
guy, but
fight
still.
because anything can happen.
But
But you gotta imagine that it's not the odds is not in his favor on this one.
but but they are the last three fights have been decisions. The last four fights have been decisions. The finish he TKO'd Chad Mendez. But other than that, then that was a decision, and he had a TKO against Jeremy Kennedy, and then a decision. So I mean, that is, I guess, the one thing. If you're gonna knock the champ, that's the one thing you're gonna knock him on, is that he hasn't finished as many people as Max Holloway is a finisher, Brian Ortega is a finisher, Zombie's a finisher. These people have many more finishes, and I think that's why people are more
But you know what the
excited about
problem
them.
is? Here's the interesting thing too, though. You just named out all the people he's beat, and they
Yeah, right.
finish everybody. So that should tell you something.
There you go.
So they're not finishing him though. And
Right.
that's the bottom
He's
line
a
for
little
her.
tank.
Yeah, and when you're fighting these guys at the highest fucking level, yeah,
Right.
it's hard to put these fucking guys away for her.
Of course, of course, of course. Well, here I'm going to. I want to do. Here we've got footage of everybody. So yeah. So here's what the zombie does though, and as we know, he can be losing a fight like he was with Yair, and then all of a sudden turn around and win at the end.
No, he lost that one.
Oh no,
The
you're
one with
right.
yeah.
Jair is the one who landed the elbow. Right, right,
Yeah.
right, right. My bad. But Zombie is the guy that though, like, who just doesn't stop coming forward though.
Very true. Very true.
Yeah.
Um, I guess I mean, he's gonna have to knock out Volkanovski, and no, I don't know how many people have been able to do that. Has anybody ever finished Volkanovski?
I don't. Ooh, I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tall order. You know, unless Zombie have something new that we haven't seen yet, I can't envision him winning this one. You know, nothing against the guy. You know.
Right, right, right. But Museo, and thank you for the donation, is saying it's just something about zombie
Oh, thank you,
style.
Miosi. Yeah,
Thank you so much. He can get very creative. Remember the Ayer fight?
yeah. I just think that Volkanovski, no matter that he looked like a short little guy or whatever, he's a little cut above that. You know.
But see, this person is saying kind of what I said. Omega Volk destroyed fan favorites. I think that's
Oh
the whole
my.
thing. It's like people are salty that he beat their favorite guy. That's why I was mad at John Jones for a while at the beginning because it was like, God, again,
I was
really,
the opposite.
bro?
I
Like,
used to hoot for him all the time when he first came out, but then all that other stuff. Ugh.
I mean, but I wasn't. It was more like I was just. I mean, it was amazing to watch, but I was like, oh man, like he's beating everybody. Like I like, you know what I mean? And so, and
Yeah,
and
he's
and he was so unapologetic about it. You know what I mean? It was
yeah
like, well, which is amazing. Like, believe me, I
incredible.
had nothing against him. I say that in
From jump,
jest. You know what I
from the
mean?
first fucking fight I think it was Stephen Bonner, something like that.
Yeah,
Oh, I was like, who the fuck is this guy for her? You
yeah.
could tell
He's a
even from the
beast.
first fight in the UFC. I was like, oh, God,
Oh yeah. No, I was a fan. Listen, I like if you go back and look at my early interviews and stuff with him, like no, it was hard not to be a fan of him.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. It's just unfortunate that the other stuff has happened. But John at
yeah,
the beginning and John just as a pure fighter is incredible.
yeah, he is.
Incredible. Um okay, well this person is saying DJ Dean D is saying that's why they're so mad at Cejudo, saying they were gifted the win versus
I
Demetrius, but
disagree
I'm
with that assessment, but when you're looking at scorecards and stuff, it's like looking at a work of art. It's subject to interpretation. But I thought he won that fight myself,
mm,
Cejudo. But
mm, mm, mm. Now, this person is saying the odds are ridiculous. Rather bet on zombie at this point. I don't actually know what the odds
well,
are.
that's a different story. If you're talking about betting, if you want to throw a couple of dollars on zombie just in case a lightning strike in there, if he's like a crazy odds or whatever,
Crazy.
I don't have a problem with that. It's better that than just bet on Volkanovsk or whatever, you know. But in
Yeah,
terms of being realistic, I mean, you probably don't got too much of a chance on that one. But who the fuck? No, I don't know.
yeah, yeah,
And you also don't
yeah,
know what injuries somebody's walking into. A lot of times they're not going to tell you if they're injured. You know, who knows? Somebody got a fucked up injury and then, you know, some crazy shit happened. Who knows? I don't know.
right, right. Oh, this person is saying this is what they think the odds are: minus 800 Alex and plus 520 TKC. I mean, well, that's the whole thing. Like the champ has been in command. He's won three in a
It would
row.
be
He's defending.
it's
He's a
that
defend.
it's
That's
that
kind
much.
of that's a huge line, though. I'd be surprised it's that
That
big.
seemed a little shocking to me.
That's yeah. I don't know if I believe that, but
I mean, huh.
I don't know. I don't make the odds. I don't make the odds. Okay. So the other thing I want to ask you about, I mean, there's a few more fights I want to I want to ask you about.
Yeah, ask me about that one.
Um, so our boy here gets disrespected all the time, Aljamain Sterling.
Yes.
The disrespect.
The Funk Master. Yeah.
The disrespect for the funk.
Well, let me tell you. I mean, this gentleman is a fantastic fighter and a good guy. I like the kid. Now, he earns a little bit of like the shit talk that people give to him. You know, it's not like he don't lean into that shit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
You
he
know.
does. But okay, I guess the thing with him and Jan is like he didn't throw the illegal knee, right? Like so
What do you mean?
he what are you supposed to do? Are you supposed to say no, don't give me that? because
No, 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 no. I'm
like,
not
what are you
saying.
supposed to do in that situation?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because
No, no. But
he is literally the quote unquote victim here. He had the blow delivered to him that was
no, I don't.
illegal. Like he's, uh-oh,
How?
is the cricket back to?
No. But this is a brand new. This is a brand new Kara. You fucking piece of shit.
And
Uh,
the
I
electric
bought a
is
whole new one.
off again. I'm sorry.
What the fuck is going on here? Hold on. But anyway, go ahead. I mean, they can still see me. It's just not in HG or whatever. Huh. Allow me. Hold on. Keep. I'm gonna
I now
stay.
I was so passionate, and yet now I'm. Oh, anyway, Aljo, yes. So I agree that he does invite a lot of the grief. He's kind of leading into it and having some fun with it.
Hmm.
This is
I'm
so
still
funny.
here. I can hear you.
Oh, Mega said Hinach's cricket is a savage. I
It
totally
is a
agree.
savage because I really don't know what's going on. I mean,
Pete Brown says, "Yo, Unc, pull it together."
uh, uh,
Uh,
I mean, I can't do
uh,
anything but do the. I did the high thing. I bought a new everything.
D
What I'm
says
supposed
she
to
got
do?
the cricket ring light, the cricket hing light. And this is the whole thing. D&D, though, yes, exactly. Jan threw a knee to a downed opponent. Aljo takes a knee to the head, and and he can deliver an Oscar performance. So I guess that's the whole thing, right? Is whether or not people believe or think Aljo was acting. Do you think he was acting?
Now, I don't. I don't think. I'm just using overhead light. Whatever. The hing is
Look
not
at your
working.
shoulders popping.
Well, it's because of
You've
the
been
lighting,
benching.
cara.
What
Nah,
you've
not
been
really.
working out?
Hey, it's just the lighting, cara.
Is it? You look a little more
It's
swollen.
not no fucking big deal. Yeah, I mean, what it's not. I mean, it is what it is, cara. Um, but yeah, I
Look
don't. I'm
at
not
you.
trying. Yeah.
Are you gonna do this thing too, where you put your hands behind?
Wait, hold on. Hold on.
Oh man, guys are hilarious. Dudes are hilarious.
Don't get it twisted, Karen Bryant.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh,
There's a
side
lot of
note,
women that want to make love to me, and also
I
uh,
I
Mickey Gao
100%.
and Ian Gary also want to make love to me,
I
Carayo, but they can't. They
no.
can look, but they can't touch, boy.
I believe that there are people who want you. I will say, I our buddy Max Payne Griff, and he got the invite for tonight as well. But our buddy Max Payne Griff posted a funny video or a thing on his IG of people it was just a thing of like a pictures of dudes' beards and like the description of what they do at the gym, and it was very spot on. It was very funny.
Based on the kind
They
of beard hair they
yeah,
have,
like
what
based
they
on
do
their
at the gym,
facial hair, it was their
that's good.
attitude at the gym, and it was
I,
actually 100% spot on.
I, I bet you that would be interesting to see if we could, if you
It's
could just
really
show the
funny.
pics and see if
It
we
was
got them hype, you know?
Yeah, it was really funny. It was really funny. Okay, so anyway, so that's Aljo, and he does get a lot of grief,
Oh,
a lot of
yeah.
well, you yeah. And
What
so
I was
anyway,
gonna say, I was gonna
okay.
say about this. Oh,
Well, here's Jan here now. Yeah.
oh, okay.
Okay, no wait, I can pause. I can pause. Wait. Here. Back to
So
Aljo.
okay. So with Aljo, now the thing about the guy is, of course, it's not his fault that he got hit with a legal knee, but there's a couple different ways he could have dealt with it in the aftermath, who could have said, listen, I don't like winning like this. It is what it is. I'll see you in the he match. But instead, he's poking at him. He's letting himself play the shit heel of the villain in this situation. He's embracing that. You understand? Where he's making fun of Jan. He's saying he ain't shit. He's saying he did it on purpose. He's saying all these kind of stuff that is not like fan friendly. But he don't care because it's gonna make, whether they love you or they hate you, and I'm sure he's conscious of that. You come to see him either win or lose.
Well, yeah, but I mean, initially, when it first happened, he did say, "Oh, this isn't how I wanted to win, and nobody's
Now,
trying to
but you
win
see,
like
the
this."
next day, the day after, he switched the whole program, and
And he was saying,
everything was being a bad sport about it, but on purpose. You understand? I think it
"Well,
was
right, but you may
calculated.
as well. I guess at that point, you may as well like lean into being the heel, right? Because if
You
people aren't going
can,
to,
or you don't have to, but he can, and I don't blame him for that because a lot of people is gonna tune into this fight because they want to see him lose. You know?
get his ass kicked, right? Yeah,
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 not me. I like the guy, but I understand the shtick that he's doing, so it
yeah,
don't bother me. But I know that he's a good kid, you know. But he
yeah.
come off like a jerk off, like an asshole, you know, like a cocky asshole. But that's part of the plan.
And Haldo's going to get disrespected on Saturday.
I mean, it could happen again. We'll see. I mean, I don't doubt that that's a possibility. You know, I mean, that kid Jan is very fucking hard to beat.
Mm. Oh, look at this. Wait,
What?
where can I? How can I
What?
show
A
this?
donation that was more than a $5? 9.99. Oh, you had to sprinkle some salt onto the. Uh, that was a backhanded 9.99, caralho.
Thank you, P Brown. 9.99 for
Thank
underpants
you,
and not just
thank you, P
electricity
Brown.
bill.
But that is gonna go to the succubus so she can keep buying more Lululemon outfits and tennis skirts and all kind of other bullshit and collagen
Well,
potion.
yeah, and this
Yeah.
person too, for so you can get a hang light.
Oh, well, you.
Oh, I
I
mean, geez, man,
look.
it's
I'll
like
tell
my
you what.
birth show here. It's like in my, it's because of my weighted ropes, Dean.
The weighted hope. I'll give you a weighted hope.
They're not quite where I want them to be. Did you see Sarah McCann? See, I still got to work on the triceps a little. I
Yeah,
need
but
more.
you comparing yourself to a fucking Olympic silver
I
medalist or
know,
whatever.
but
I
Sarah
mean,
McCann's
come
arms
on
are
now.
crazy. But I need to
Yeah,
work on I need to work on my triceps a little bit more.
but she's not afraid to show us her cakes, though.
Do
You
you
know.
want to know what the ugliest part
Yeah,
of any human being is?
they vagina and they butthole.
No.
I'm kidding. What is it?
Elbows. Like nobody like
Speak for
elbows.
yourself. Look at that one.
No. But like no pointy. Okay, but I'm saying just an elbow at rest. That's like the ugliest
It
thing
looked like
ever.
a dry, like a prune, like a dried prune.
That's what I'm saying. It's like the ugliest. It's
Wait, now what it looks like? Caralho. Yeah, it looked like a Homer Simpson's mouth. What did you think it looked like? Oh, you disgusting. How could
I'm
you?
sorry, but elbows are the ugliest thing on a person. They're the ugliest thing ever. Oh my god. Oh god. That's the people's elbow. That's the people's elbow.
Somebody said that's the people's elbow. Hold on, I got an idea.
Okay.
I got an idea because I gotta see what's going on here. I don't know what's happening here.
What with your lighting?
Well, I because now the phone is gonna die because also the plug.
Oh, for crying out
You
loud!
know what I'm saying?
We've
So hold
only
on
done this.
now.
We've only done this 29 other times.
But you
You would
gotta
think
understand.
that by now
You gotta
you would
understand.
have
I
learned,
bought everything again, and it's still. Hold on.
dude. Where are you buying this stuff?
From Jeff Bezos. Hold on.
That's where I got it too.
Ah! It was the fucking the outlet. Okay, all right, now we in business. Okay, I'm patching into the matrix. Hold on,
Your outlet
I'm
was not
patching
working.
into the mainframe. Wait, hold on. Oh, let's get those. You know what? We don't even need the light now. Now we're gonna just use. Guess what we're gonna use? Hold on. Let's see if it's working.
Exactly, and not gonna work during rehearsal.
Never mind. So this is the
Surprise,
heel
surprise,
deal. We'll do it live.
surprise,
Fuck it.
surprise.
We'll do it
No
live.
rehearsals.
No rehearsal here. Fucking, we'll do it live. Look at
Surprise,
this. On the
surprise.
go. Now I just patched into the electric grid, and now I
Oh
have the
God.
juice. I have the juice.
Oh my God. Oh
We
my
have the
God.
juice.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay. So, anyway, okay.
So somebody
So
call
who's gonna
Hanash.
win? Who's gonna win,
Somebody
Aljo
call.
or Jan?
Somebody call. Somehow Hanash's lighting is worse for her.
Yeah, it
Um,
is.
who?
Anyway,
No,
who's
no,
gonna win, Jan or Aljo?
man. I'm just gonna say, I'm just gonna say Aljo because I know that fucking guy, and because I'm gonna give him the benefit to the doubt that he worked on some stuffs from the last one and have some answers for that, and because he's with him, Hey Longo, Matt Sarah,
Yeah.
and that he's a Sicilian, that Aljo is a Sicilian
Yeah.
American.
Yeah.
Um, and I hope that he's just gonna make the adjust, and so he can get a third fight.
All right.
But
Well,
would I bet on that? I don't think so.
yeah.
For
Omega's saying Jan 100% easy work, but then meanwhile D&D is saying Aljo, he's putting money on that fight too. So, but yes, by the way, Kingdom Citizenship. Yes, everybody, please hit the like button and hit the subscribe button while you're here, please. That would be awesome. Thank you.
hit the money button.
Hit
Put
the
money
money.
into my pocket.
Okay. Okay. So another one I want to ask you about, because this one is a big deal. Big deal. Big deal. Big deal. Big deal. Hamzat. I'm on the hype train. I love this dude. I'm not mad. I'm
Yeah.
a Hamzat fan.
Listen, I didn't want to say nothing
I love
in
this
front of.
guy.
I didn't want to say nothing in front of Mickey Gao
Yeah.
because he's trained with Gelbino. But until I see the proof that this is not gonna happen again, I can't. I can't imagine that it's gonna be different.
I know. I know.
I can't see it going any different.
I know.
And that's nothing
It,
against Gilbino, but I just
well,
and
I
maybe and if Gilbert prove us wrong, then we're gonna know. Okay, it was hype and it was it wasn't what we thought it was. But at this point, I feel like it is that. I feel he
yeah,
is
well,
kind of special fighter.
and that's just it. I think he is special too. And I think it's more than just hype. I think he is the real deal. Uh, uh,
Yeah.
but I will admit to enjoying the ride of the hype train. It's fun.
Yeah,
It's
of
fun.
course, it's always fun. It's always fun to see someone new and
Yeah.
exciting and that can't seemingly can't be beat. You know.
Yeah. And I met him over on Fight Island when he first got there. And like, he was so happy and like, he has such a nice, positive energy. Like, he was
Oh,
fun to be around. Like you wanted to,
I can imagine.
you just like
You
he
know
has a
what's
nice.
interesting to me?
I
One
really
thing I
liked him.
saw. So people had been for years. Well, not I don't know how many years, but for a while on the internet, showing like a picture of him with no beard, and it looked like he have just no chin,
Yeah,
and it looked like he one of those guys like James Harden, like never fucking shave your beard. But then I guess that must have been some bullshit Photoshop because recently I saw some picture of him when he was younger, like first fighting and he had no beard and he was a good looking kid. I mean, aside
mhm.
from obviously he have a situation here, but he didn't have like that no chin thing or nothing like that. That was all bullshit. Anyway, so on top of that, he's a better looking kid than you think because
Yeah. I know some people
He
do
have the
grow
Amish beard.
right, but some
He come
some
he come
people
from
grow a beard
colonial Pennsylvania or whatever, Dutch Pennsylvania.
from Dutch country.
Yes, he is. For he make wooden. He sell wooden goods like the fireplace thing and other stuff. He
Oh
was in the
yeah,
movie Kingpin. You remember that?
Kingpin's a great movie.
Yeah,
That's
he's
why I have
Amish.
my own bowling ball from Kingpin. From doing the press junket.
Oh, oh,
Baby Hanach, by the way, is claiming that Hamzat
oh,
is a
baby
bonus
Hanach.
fight.
Well, baby Hanach, I don't know what money you're betting with because I didn't give you nothing.
Mm, mm.
That's your
Okay.
own money you're spending on that one.
Okay. So yeah, because like you're saying, he does seem to be the real deal, but we can't forget Dorino. To me, it's just that Dorino. To me, it's the fact that Kamzat can also fight at 85 that gives me worry for Dorino.
The things that give me worry for Eugenio is this. When you hear about guys who train with Hamzat, you hear especially about his training sessions with Gustafsson,
Mhm.
and they all say that he will just hang with Gustafsson, and
Yep.
that would even throw him around. I mean, in the
Yep.
grappling. When you
Yep.
hear that, and you hear that from reputable source,
I have as well.
that's a very serious situation. I mean, that tells you something. And then now when you see also his striking is better than people think. And he have power and shit. It's like, ooh, I mean that's a recipe for disaster.
I think some people maybe just don't want to believe it because
Well, yeah,
I'm on the other side of that coin. Like I want to believe it. Like we don't need another hero. Like I kind of
no,
want a
sing it to
hero.
them.
Like I kind of want to see a badass just come
Yeah,
in and just wreck shop,
I
just
love it.
scalping people on the way and just
Yeah,
like rolling through the to the title. I think would be really fun to see.
yeah, it's always fun to see those kind of those special once in a. There's always like Conor McGregor Conor
Yeah.
McGregor came on the scene, and it was exciting to watch that hunt that he had.
Dude,
Now
but
he's,
Anderson,
what?
I
Yeah,
was gonna say
Anderson.
Anderson got a title fight on his second fight or something, right?
Yeah,
And
I
there you go.
mean, there's always a handful of, we said Jean Jones, you have there's always a special guys that every once in a while that came through. In the old days, Saint Pierre was kind of one of those guys, like he came and people was like, damn, this kid's a little better than the guy that came before him.
Oh, well, we just lost Hanato. I guess this proves my theory from earlier tonight on the festivities main. I was going to say main card. Oh, that's funny. On the festivity show over on Instagram that we had a couple of difficulties, and we were curious whose it was. But at this point, I know I'm on the Ethernet, so I guess he will hop back in a moment. But anyway, folks, yes, I'm curious what you guys are thinking about some of these fights. I know seriously, Omega, seriously, the electric bills. I don't know what is going on with him, but he's got the crooked wireless Franklin for sure. Oh my God, we are just going to roast him when he comes back for sure. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, Kingdom Crit citizenship. I'll wait till Hanata comes back to get to your question. Um, but yeah, I like we were saying about Hamzat. Um, I I personally think it's exciting when we have somebody that comes in that just kind of blitzkriegs through everybody, right? Like, you know, when Rhonda was doing her thing at the beginning, that was so much fun just watching her steamroll people. And I know some people got really mad and they didn't like her attitude or whatever, whatever. But to me, the excitement of going to a fight and going, oh my God, are they going to do it again? Oh my God, they just did it again. Like that to me is exciting. So, and maybe that's maybe sometimes that's a little bit of me speaking from my professional side of the camera going, these are fun stories that we get to tell. And so that kind of storyline is just fun, and those kind of people are fun to have around and to have on set and to interview, and those kind of stories are just cool to tell. So maybe there's a little bit of selfishness um, in that for me. That is 100% possible. But I do think, yes, he's Sean Mulholland saying that the Shemaev train keeps holding. It does keep. Well, you guys are seeing more in my place now. Is it tidy back there? I hope that it is. Okay, well, let's text him and see. Um, do I actually know what the Ethernet is, Daedalus? No, that's the thing. I don't know. I know a lot of these words and catchphrases. I don't know if the Ethernet is where all of us are plugged into the matrix. It could be. I know that that's better than just using Wi-Fi. I know that. I know I paid extra to have that. Anyway, okay. So we do have 2 title fights and a couple of and we have Chimaev versus Burns. The other one I wanted to get to was maybe Mackenzie's fight, but it kind of depends on if he comes back. Oh my goodness, we might just be wrapping this up. My goodness, yeah, I know, Jay Crockett. He does need to fix his 56K modem. I don't know what's going on with him. I'll give him a couple more minutes. Any chance? Let's see, because Control plus W. Wait, what? Control W. That what does that do? That can't be real. I feel like you're pranking us. I can't believe that that is real. Should we very secret? Oh my God! I hope not. That'd be creepy. Yeah, I know Ethernet. Yes, Alistair. Where do we? Funny name, by the way. Of course, it's a cable connection. Yes, I'm looking at it right here, and I have it all plugged in, and everything. But honestly, I mean, I don't know. I don't like just sitting around talking to myself too much. So I don't know if he doesn't come back, what we should do, folks. We'll have to wrap it up. But damn. No, Musio, I don't know. I don't know. He said his phone overheated. Oh no. And I guess let's see. Computer? Let's see. If Hanato has a laptop, he can jump on a laptop. He, I guess, always does this. I don't know that he has a computer. I guess he doesn't have a email link. Yeah, we might be wrapping this up, folks. I'm sorry that this is this is not so exciting. Okay, here, Tom, all-time favorite beverage for me and Hanato. Well, I will get to this question now. And then maybe he will join us. So, I mean, all-time favorite beverage. If we're talking, like, do you mean if we're talking party? If you're talking favorite beverage to go out, if when I'm getting my drink on, my beverage is vodka soda with a twist of lime. I love that. But if we're talking about favorite non-alcoholic beverage, it's got to be an Arnold Palmer. I love a good Arnold Palmer. But I also, growing. Oh, wait. Oh, he may be back. Wait. Is he back? Hanato, is he back? Hi.
I'm done.
Oh my goodness.
Give me 1 second here.
Wow. Are you there? Are you on your computer?
Now I'm on my goddamn phone.
It did it stop? It cooled down?
I threw it in the fucking freezer. I've never heard of anything in my I never heard anything in my life like this. I didn't know that's
That
possible.
is
It said
crazy. That is
it showed me a thermometer and it said like after I just disappeared, it showed
yeah.
me a thermometer. I had never seen this on an iPhone.
Well,
It
I've
showed a
seen it when I had
thermometer.
my phone out by the pool. I've noticed that
Oh,
happening, but
for here never. And then it said hold on. And I think maybe it has something to do with the charger I have is like one of those one you put on it, like the wireless charger. Maybe that thing get
uh-huh.
hot.
Maybe. I fear we might lose you again.
I fear that too. You have a healthy
Okay.
fear.
So question, I was just answering Tom's question here. What is your all-time favorite beverage?
Mine's
Yes.
alcohol beverage or
Yeah, I did both, alcoholic and non-alcoholic.
alcohol, tequila, and beer. I love beer, caralho.
See?
But I just don't drink hardly anymore. I try not to. Ugh. Um,
Yeah.
in terms of, I mean, the beverage I drink most now is these fucking things. So I love these.
What is that? I can't see.
The Waterloo, you know,
Oh, seltzer
the
water, like a
salsa, those
soda water.
flavor
Yeah.
salsas. I drink
Yeah, yeah,
those
yeah.
like fucking water.
What flavor do you drink? Grape?
Grape and watermelon, porra.
Grape and watermelon, of course.
Sorry.
The only two are allowed.
Hey, listen, sorry. It is what it is.
Okay. So there was another donation with a question that I wanted to get to here.
I gotta
Where
put
did
this
it
on the
go?
fucking thing. Hold on. Yeah,
I
you
know.
wanted to get
I
to
don't
it? Go
want
ahead.
to. I'm not. I don't want to. I don't want to lose your. Okay. Yeah. Where did it go? Oh, where did it go?
Where did I'm here?
Is
I'm
it?
here. I'm just
No,
what?
no, no. Oh, here. No.
The
This
donate?
from Kingdom Citizenship, $20 saying, much love to you both. Two questions, KB. What was your initial reaction when Rampage said he wanted to motorboat you? And Renato, was Weidman mad when you slammed him? Well, for me, the motorboat thing was very funny, and Rampage is our buddy. And at the time, he never touched me. By the way, if you actually look at that video, which you should look at, it's got almost 10 million views, and it's hilarious. He never actually touches me. But also at the time, and he knew this too, that the guy holding the camera was the guy I was married to. So there, nothing weird actually happened. It's just a lot of people think it did, but it didn't. But it's just very funny, and we're friends with Rampage. So to me, it was very funny. I have a good sense of humor though, and I'm not easily offended. So I know other women might have thought differently, and other people wanted me to get mad at that. Some people wrote articles about that. People were like sort of kind of hanging me out to dry because I wasn't offended. People were telling me how I should feel about it. I was not offended. I thought it was funny.
Yeah, I mean, people just need shit to hide about, you know?
Yeah.
As
Yeah.
far as I'm concerned, if you have nothing better to hide about, a story about than that means you're struggling for news stories.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Because it's
Renato, what
nothing.
about you? Did Chris ever forgive you for slamming him?
He slammed me. Are you fucking kidding me? He slammed me on my neck. He put me into a German suplex.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. I mean, if anybody, then I choked him to nearly unconscious to the point
Right.
where he had
Okay.
to tap and he had to swallow his
Well,
pride.
Kingdom should know that we actually have an episode with Chris Weidman where you and Chris kind of have your come to Jesus moment with each other.
Yeah. My God.
That's a prior episode of Tuesday Night Festivities that you guys can look back on. I'm not sure which episode number it is, maybe 26 or so, something like that. But go back and look for the Chris Weidman episode. It's one of those on a very special episodes. It's
It's a
actually really
very,
great, and we talk about what happened between the two of you. It's a great episode with Chris Weidman.
a lot of healing was happening that one.
A lot of healing. A lot of
Mhm.
healing. You're right.
Hey, can
A
you
lot
hear
of
me
healing.
okay? Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you okay. But
Okay.
okay, so listen, Baby Hanach wants one last thing on 273 before we move to our action hero thing. Mackenzie Dern versus Tiny Tornado Tisha Torres, who you got? Not in the fight, but in the women's MMA bracket. Also, what's up with the men's best bodies bracket, Baby Hanach? We'll have to get to the best bodies. I don't know if we'll get to
Um,
that one, but like, who do you like? Do you like Mackenzie or do you like Tisha in this one?
well, I know Mackenzie personally, so I guess I'm gonna hoot for Mackenzie on this one, you know.
Yeah.
And I think we've seen what Trisha can do, which is a lot,
Uh-huh.
but I think we still haven't yet. I think Mackenzie have yet to reach the ceiling of what she can do in there.
Yeah.
So for that reason, I'm gonna maybe give her the edge just because I feel like she's always improving, you know. And if her striking ever get to the level of her jiu-jitsu, these ladies better watch out.
Well, yeah, and I I really probably have to agree with you because Mackenzie is so fierce on the ground, and Tisha is very well rounded, and Tisha doesn't have ever slow down. Her pace is the same from the beginning, as it is at the end. She is very consistent. Um, but obviously Mackenzie is a specialist when it comes to the ground game. But her hands have really evolved because she's been working with Jason Perillo,
Yeah,
who is a great boxing coach. And so yeah, I agree that I don't think we've seen Mackenzie at her best yet either.
yeah, not yet. So so I think it's gonna be having said that, Tisha is a beast. So it's gonna be, and she's very
Mhm.
athletic. She's very fast. She's very skilled. So it's gonna
Yep.
be. I think it's gonna be a good one.
It is. And on a side note, Angela Hill and I, on our podcast, what had happened was we spoke to Rocky Pennington, Tisha's girlfriend, her fiance,
Ooh,
and Rocky is also fighting this weekend. So we had such a great conversation with Rocky, all about her
man.
fight
Did
career,
they
coming
talk
back from
about
COVID.
the
She had COVID so bad, Hanato, that she literally was telling her mom like what to do with her stuff, and she was filling out her will. Like she thought she was going to die. It was
which
that
one?
bad.
Tisha or Pennington?
Rocky Pennington.
Oh, it was like that, huh?
Yeah, like bad, bad. So she's won 2 fights in a row since then, and she's fighting Aspen Lab this Saturday. So we had a
That
really
is
nice.
gonna be exciting. That one I'm
That's a
looking
great
forward to
fight.
too. Yeah.
It's a great fight. So we talked to Rocky. What had happened was, so people should look that up. But yeah, I do think Tisha is very good. It's going to be a great fight. But anyway,
You should let me
uh,
to interview them, the both of them one day.
yeah, okay,
I would
okay.
ask them about the alternative lifestyle.
Yeah, I bet you would. Okay, hey, speaking of, we're not. I'm just changing subjects before your phone overheats and we lose the broadcast. It's time to
Hey,
wrap up
wait a
our
second.
action hero. Uh,
Okay, while you're doing
bracket.
that, I think while that thing disconnected, it fucked it up my earphone. I think I just need to reset by putting it in the thing. I'm just gonna come out and come back in.
That's what.
I promise. But touche. Okay.
Okay, let me just show this to you guys one more time. This is our bracket. Okay, so it is. We had Terminator versus RoboCop. Terminator won. John Wick versus Jason Bourne. John Wick won. So then we had Terminator versus John Wick. The other bracket, we had Brian Mills from Taken versus Maximus from Gladiator. Then we had Rambo versus John McClane. So Brian Mills from Taken beat Gladiator, and Rambo beat John McClane. Then we had Terminator versus John Wick and Brian Mills versus Rambo. Our final now means we have John Wick versus Rambo, because yeah, we were saying that you know Hanato was saying it's because Terminator had lost to a girl in the past. But yes, we did find that Terminator was actually, beatable if you really thought about it. And Rambo is just so great. Okay, so now I hear Omega saying that John McClane should have won. I don't know. That's a tough call because Rambo's pretty great.
Hey,
Rambo's pretty.
that's much better. I'm sorry.
Is this
Okay.
much better?
Yeah,
Okay.
for me, not for
Oh,
everybody
okay,
else.
good. So okay, so
Yep.
I was just refreshing everybody on the finale. So it is now down to John Wick versus Rambo. I personally feel Rambo wins, even though John Wick is
Hmm.
a killing machine. He's a killing machine, and he might even have more new ways of killing and getting things done. With the amount of bodies, I'm going strength of schedule for Rambo, and the amount of bodies and the amount of wars and the general overall experience. I got to go with Rambo.
I can't argue with you on that one. When you say body of work, that's the key because you can look how long Hambo's been doing it from when he looked like a guy on the Jersey Shore with a mullet and looked skinny to now he looked like a guy, an old Italian guy with a cerebral palsy. Pa. No, I mean, or what else you call that one? Or he looked like he's having a stroke. Okay, um, and he's still able to do that. You understand? He's still able to do that. We discussed this. He went to Tijuana, and he killed a lot of Mexican in there. You remember? He's like,
I know.
"Hey, I heard that you guys stink. I heard you guys stink place. That's right, stink.
I
It tastes,
remember,
it's funny, you know."
and I don't want to laugh.
Hey, 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 listen, he don't look as spry as he used to, caralho. You know he looked like, you remember Jackie Stallone back in the day when she used to do like tarot card
This
readings and stuff?
psychic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
psychic. He looking more like Jackie Stallone now. You remember she had that same thing like this?
and the teased wig. She had the big teased and like the rhinestone, the jean jacket with the like that had been bedazzled.
Yeah, all that stuff. Look, she's the essence. She's the way they came from. We wouldn't have all the goodies if not for her. You know.
Oh God. Oh God. Well, the Omega was not impressed.
Well, that's too bad. I wasn't impressed either when I saw that one.
But Team T said his feet are fire.
Yeah, he's got the best chase. He understands. What one man's garbage is another man's treasure. Wait, hold
Oh
on. God, are you? See, you gotta go where the water is warm. Hambo has some bazooka in the belt. Yeah, he have a lot of stuff. He got a bazooka. He's have everything.
Oh God. Oh God. So I mean, do people? I would like to look here in the comments. Like, are people generally like in agreement with that it would
Yeah,
be
what?
Rambo beating John Wick? Because like, I mean, because we have said John Wick has beaten everybody else. I mean, John Wick beat Jason Bourne. John Wick beat Terminator. So are we writing off John Wick too easily here?
I
Because I feel like
listen,
maybe we are.
but here's the problem.
Because of now nostalgia for Rambo. Do you know what I mean? Rambo
It,
is a
it,
guy that.
it's almost like this. You
So
know
we
how they
might be
compare?
downplaying the young gun.
We might be, and it's only fair because okay, let's put it to you like this. You know how like do you know basketball very
A
much
little.
now, modern basketball? There's this
Sure.
kid John Mohanch, okay? He's on Memphis. Now a
Okay.
lot of people is comparing him. They saying he's gonna be one of the great, one of the greats, and they're comparing him to like Allen Iverson, but more
Eh,
explosive. Okay.
okay. Okay.
Now, fair enough, but at this point, he don't have the body of work yet.
Right.
So if I'm gonna put him up against the legacy of like Allen Iverson gonna win that conversation from me simply
Right.
because he did it for so many
I've
years.
seen it already.
Okay.
Right.
So for Hambo, like I said, I said maybe it wasn't the most sensitive way, but he used to, he went from looking like you know, looking like
Spring
Macho
chicken,
Camacho,
young spry
yeah,
guy. Right.
and then now, he's looked like he look now, and he have like that powder wig or what, you can see the powder on there on that little hair, that the hair piece or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. Hairpiece. Wait, what?
Hambo.
Okay. Yeah.
Or whatever
Yeah.
is the weave or whatever you see, or he plot. There's something going on
Yeah.
there that's
No, this guy's saying I
not
hope he
kosher.
raps better than Allen Iverson, though.
Oh, God. Well, we didn't love Allen Iverson for his rapping, okay? Same with
Yeah.
Hoy Jones Jr. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah. All right.
or
Well, well,
Kobe for that fucking matter. Kobe was trying to be a fucking rapper too.
right. That's true. That's true. So this is it. Ramdo 50-45. So nobody. So yeah, people are not. No, I'm not seeing anybody. I think everybody's saying Rambo.
29, 28 Hambo. Yeah,
Although, oh wait, here we go. Slow decay is saying Wick wins.
okay, and fair enough, slow decay, but why?
But why? Yeah.
give us your reasoning here.
Yeah. 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 Yeah, I know. I need to know because I'm looking at this, and most people are still saying, yeah,
Hey, and if
Rambo.
my phone die at some point, just chalk it up to the game
Yes.
because
Oh,
this
Devlis is saying, don't forget Mickey's vote. Mickey picked Rambo, didn't he?
no, he picked fucking Terminator to win the whole thing.
Oh, he did. I know,
But that's not gonna work because he didn't win the whole thing.
right, right.
So Mickey, that he, well, let's see. Wick Winfield does not
Right.
suffer from mental retardation,
Oh
but
no!
the final should have been Bingham versus Miss Franca. Wow, that's a hell of a matchup too. Hermes
That's
Franca
pretty crazy.
and Bingham's. What a that's for
Jing
another
Heard.
night.
That
But
is for another night.
listen,
I think
I
I think
didn't,
Rambo.
I didn't mean. I said cerebral palsy, but that was a slip of the tongue. That was a miss fire because I meant, you know, when you have a stroke and then part
No,
of
I
you
don't.
stuff.
Luckily, but
When somebody have a stroke, sometimes they go like this. Hey, what
yes,
did I get?
they
They
get a
go,
palsy type thing. There's a
yeah, they
palsy.
go, yeah, first year, yeah, okay. Yeah, before, I didn't care about getting busted up. Now there's you, there's me, there's a kid. Hey, really, really, really,
I didn't care about getting busted up.
hey, you care about getting busted up. Hey, see, there's a kid. Hey, really, really, go for it. Go for it. Yeah. Well,
You know, my friends know him. There's a good possibility that one day I could get invited to his house to watch the
let me
fights.
tell you
And then what
something.
am I going to say?
You're gonna go, hey, what did you get?
You're tickling
No,
me.
you know what you're gonna do? And by the way, you're hard pressed to find a bigger fucking Slice Stallone
Yes,
fan.
Devilish, you're right. I am.
Listen. This is coming from love because you know how much of this that I've watched over the years. I love this fucking guy. I love to watch everything that he does. So, this is coming from someone who actually liked the fucking guy. Um,
Okay.
my
Hey,
life wouldn't be the same without this guy. He brought me so many. I mean, between fucking handball and hockey. Wait, let's see, KB.
so maybe
Oh
is
boy.
Hannah just asking if we'll ever allow call-ins. Maybe. Well, we had an idea to do like a 7 minutes in heaven type thing
Yeah,
where we would have a contest where a viewer,
yeah,
somebody, you guys could hop on with us for, like 7 minutes at a time,
yeah. 7 minutes
here
in
on
heaven. Yeah, he could
at the
call
after party.
in.
So we were thinking about doing that. We maybe should bring that idea to light.
Yeah, call in on a payphone. You could call. Um, yeah, because I used to do that. I used to call my parole officer.
Uh,
When I used to be in Central Park. I used to be in Van Cortlandt, and I used to sell ice cold beer and Snapple.
uh-huh. Did you sell
Yeah,
Lucy's?
I sold Lucy's. Yeah, I
Yeah.
sold
Yeah.
Newport and I sold Parliament.
Nice, nice,
Yeah,
nice.
me
Okay.
down.
Out in like, because I think I'm trying to remember if I bought from you up on Sheep's Meadow one time.
Yeah, I was in the sheet metal. Yeah, because when I went to Manhattan, I would be in the sheet metal.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Because you know what I mean? In springtime, you know what I mean? How we would all, yeah.
Yeah, I used to see you with the guys playing hacky sack and doing
Right.
acid.
Well, well, not
Yeah,
so much. Yeah, right. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, no, we should do. And, also, Hanato, I was telling them that we may come up with a different name for our show as well at some point.
Oh yeah, of course. That's fine with me, boy.
Oh,
Um,
you're saying that was a dealer.
yeah, I used to deal ice cold beer and snapping.
I love it. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. Everybody's just calling out requests now for you
Oh,
to.
nah. Oh yeah, the David West. The Lone, yeah. What did he drink? Lone bro. I don't know. I don't have a good one. You go. I don't remember. I mean, I just remember the. I know he used to
Dave,
drink Lowenbrow.
low and brow.
I like Lowenbrow.
Yeah, I remember
I
drinking
I
low
don't
and brow.
mind Lowenbrow. but I
Yeah.
like
Oh, and this one, they love your their Armenian
Oh,
impression.
porra.
Because we were talking about we had
Come
Gegard
on.
on. Hey, this reminds me, living a
Come
hash
on,
road.
bro.
Thank you for a good reminder. We had a fantastic time with my buddy Gegard, who's one of my bestest buddies in the whole fight game.
Yeah,
We
Gegard
had him on.
Musasi.
Yeah, Musasi, and we
Yeah,
had so much.
Musasi.
Gegard is
We take him Tehran, Iran. We take Musasi, Tehran. Come on, bro. Come on.
what kind of car? We were talking about cars. Well, you have Mercedes.
Yeah, Mercedes. He said BMW. I like Mercedes. Come on, bro. I'm Robbie's. I'm Yaz. Look, I
The funny
have.
thing
Look, I
is
have.
that my cousins are Armenian. You know, I've told you this, and so it's hilarious to me that you're just basically impersonating my cousin.
I like your cousin.
You're not that
They're
wrong, is
Robbie's.
what I'm
I
saying.
like them. They're Robbie's. I like
They,
hobbies.
they all have that bro, the
The
bro.
best stuffs, the best stuff, bro. Come on, bro.
Come on.
The best stuff is when I go to Goku or Chavichian. You know the guy who's
Yes,
like the mecca of the
of
Armenian
course.
MMA guys.
All the Armenians, it's like it's the touchstone in Glendale. You
Yeah.
have to.
So when I go there, now he moved it to North Hollywood, but it's the same shit. It's basically might as well be the same thing. North Hollywood, come on, bro, North Hollywood.
Come on, bro.
Um, and then he's always showing me like the improvements and stuff, like as if he's showing me like a sultan showing you the castle, you know. He goes, look this one here, you know, and then he go like this, look, and he showed me. He goes, look, balcony. But all this stuff that is not necessary for an MMA thing, but
Yeah,
it's like some
but it is for
marble.
Armenian.
It's like in the thing you have like a marble in the fucking
Of
waiting
course it
room, and,
does.
and like a hot iron gate, where
Of
it's looked
course.
like a Hushian sultan lived
Of
there,
course.
and come on, bro, balcony.
Balcony.
And even the fucking ceiling is upholstered. I was
Of
laughing. I said, this fucking guy got the upholstery on the fucking ceiling.
That's so on brand. Oh my
Yeah.
god, I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
I
Come
love it.
on. Come
Come on,
on.
bro. Hey, that actually brings up a good question. I'd say, wait. So just to put a button on it, we're saying Rambo what?
I'm going with Hambo, not
Okay.
because, look, listen, we'll, if in 20 years John Wick is still going and he look like and he have a gray ponytail like what's his name in Hot House,
Yeah.
Sam Elliott in Hot House, and
Yeah.
he's still doing it,
Yeah.
then we can have that, we can revisit this. But until now, the body of work, John
Yeah.
Hambo.
I think
And
so
don't
too.
make me to show Troutman's monologue on telling him about what that he's the best. Hambo is the best. He,
Okay, good.
he's, he's trained to win by attrition.
It's just well,
He's,
yeah, no, but you're not wrong about the Armenian thing, and it's just so funny to me because it's just like it's so like because I know I've been to my uncle George Davitian's house, and you
oh,
described a
George
lot of the stuff.
Avicion. I know George Avicion. Um, I know him. Imagine Hambo
Who is Armenian?
John Hamborian or whatever.
Hamborian,
Yeah,
Hamborian.
he would be like, "Come on, bro. They drew first blood, not me, bro. They
Bro,
drew first blood,
bro,
bro.
just wait till
Colonel Troutman.
it was, but it all started at over a barbecue, right?
Yeah,
Like
come on, bro. Yeah, the barbecue.
they're
Come
fighting
on,
over a
shish
barbecue.
kebab.
It's all about the grill. Like
Yeah,
the
which
smoke was
place? No,
wafting
he
in every
wanted to go to
direction.
Hafiz.
Come
I
on, bro.
wanted to
I'm
go
at the
Carousel.
barbecue. Bro, control the smoke, bro. I'm here, bro.
Garlic. Come on, garlic, bro.
Come on,
Garlic
bro.
sauce.
Come on, we go.
Wait, hold on.
We
Or
go.
which cologne? It's a fight over the cologne. Come on. Oh, good to you.
Wait, why am I
Emporio
forgetting the name of
Armani.
why am I forgetting the name of the place in Glendale? The Yanni's Palace. Who's it? It's the like famous place everybody goes in Glendale for like
Oh, you mean Zanku chicken?
no,
Oh,
it's the Armenian place. Everybody's like, oh, bro, we
oh, like
found
a barbecue joint?
yeah, it's like the one famous place in
Well, I
Glendale.
know,
Everybody.
I know Rafi, they go
Ah,
there, but
I'll think of it.
Rafi, even though
Rafis, Rafis,
even though all the Armenian go to
the
Rafi,
Rafis. Yeah,
it's really in reality it's it's an Iranian restaurant,
Iranian. Okay, well, Gegard is
but they
actually
love
he was
well
Iranian
that
born. Yeah,
the Armenian accent I do when I talk to Armenians, they say that I do the Iranian version because it's
Iranian.
slower. Because
Yeah.
Iranians speak it slower,
Okay.
they're like, "Come on, bro. I'm take you Tehran, Iran. I take you Yerevan. I take you. Wait, what? What's the fucking place in Armenia? The fucking capital or wherever they're always talking about. Why I
Uh,
can't think of that one. It begin.
I'm blanking on it right now. Does it start with a G?
Come
It
on,
doesn't.
help us here. Now,
I don't know.
don't
I
it begin? Now I can't
Astrasian
think of. No, the
something.
place they all from.
Where they're all
Come on,
from in
what?
Armenia.
Yeah, what's the fucking place where like it's the big city? So
Uh,
somebody said Chernobyl. No, not fucking Chernobyl.
no, well, that's so
I
rude.
can't. I'm having a brain fart today. My brain is all fucked up. I know this like the back of my arm.
Yerevan, they're saying.
Yerevan. Yeah, Yerevan.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
remember that.
fuck.
I was never going to remember that.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, come on, I take you Yerevan. Yeah, Yerevan is like the New York of there or whatever, or the LA.
Okay,
Whatever, you know.
okay,
That's
okay.
where if you come from the city is Yerevan.
Yerevan, Yerevan.
Yeah,
Okay, well,
Yerevan.
so listen, we. It sounds like we're saying Volkanovski and still. It sounds like we're saying we're for the show. We're saying Aljo and still gonna be tough fight though.
Well, so
We're
if it's
taking
Aljo
Kamsat.
and still, yeah,
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 we're
I
taking
think so. I
Kamsat
think so.
and McKenzie.
I think so. I think so.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't
And
think that's
then
a done deal. I don't think that's like a the Mackenzie is not hitting in stone.
no,
I just think that she have a higher ceiling, so we might see something. Normally, I'd have it at a stalemate, you know. I'd
yeah,
have it at an even, you know, a toss up. But I'm
yeah,
gonna give her the benefit of the doubt that she added some extra spices for this one.
yeah. Okay,
Maybe she didn't,
okay.
but maybe she did. I don't know.
Maybe she didn't. Maybe she did. Okay.
Maybe
And
it's Maybelline.
is there anything you wanted to? Anything else that we're leaving out before we wrap it up here? Besides pay your electricity bill?
I was just about to say, don't make fun of my situation. You know what's interesting about the overheating of the phone? I'm thinking that maybe this is like shorting stuff. Like maybe maybe I need a new fucking phone. But this is a 12. I mean, how many? I already gotta get a 13. I mean, it's a fucking 12.
I don't know. I'm an
It's,
Android girl.
it's the good 12. I never had a problem before.
But
But
see, what I guess I don't ask, what I don't understand is because I do this off my computer. I don't understand why you don't do it off a laptop.
because the camera sucks on the fucking laptop. No,
So you buy an external camera.
I'll give you an external camera if you're
I
not
got an
careful.
external camera. I got my place cambered up.
Okay, well, I'll buy it now. I gotta buy a fucking external camera. I'll do that too next time.
Oh, sorry to do that so that maybe the integrity of the show doesn't, isn't compromised.
You could, how dare you?
Sorry for asking you to spend
To
30 or
question,
$60.
to
I'll buy
question
it
my
for you.
integrity,
Give me
to
your
question
address.
my
Give me your
integrity
address. I will buy you.
in front of these fucking people
I
here.
will buy you a camera. I will buy it for you.
Fair enough. It's sold. I want the one with all the bell and whistle on there. Shahili make me to pop when you see me
I'm
on there.
serious. I will buy you a
Yeah,
camera.
buy me the
Do you?
HG one.
But I
I
need to
really want to
know.
shine. Huh? What?
I will actually. I will absolutely buy you one.
No, you don't need to buy me a fucking camera. Your Uncle Henach can afford that. I buy and sell the cameras for lunch, caralho. Look, I have too much money. I don't even know what to do with that one. Um,
Spend it on me.
I'm not gonna spend a nickel on you. Not one thing, not one head nickel, head penny.
Hey, are we ever going
Uh,
to see the Batman?
no. The two of us have tried to see that like three times. It's never gonna happen. The bottom line is, you think you want to do something, and then when the day comes, you go, oh, God, I'm fucking tired.
Well,
Fuck the
I would.
Batman.
I would have seen it yesterday. Like I said, I gave you 3 different movie times, but you were not available.
Oh yeah,
I would
yeah.
have
Well,
I would have seen it yesterday. I could see it
says
tomorrow.
says you.
I could see it tomorrow if you
Yeah, and
could.
then
Like,
tomorrow come around, and then something, and then one
no,
of
I
us
could see
gonna.
it tomorrow. Tomorrow is pretty open for me. I could see
I
it.
have Covino. Just kidding.
Convenient.
I have cerebral palsy.
My God. You oh my God. Okay.
Wait,
Listen,
let me
folks.
see this. What do people want? Somebody said that sucks. Why? What sucks?
People see Randy said, take her
Someone
out,
said
Adam.
check her out. Yeah, but check her out. And then what happened? Then after I check her out, I check her in. And then.
No, you're not. No, but yeah, I
But
am
that's
gonna
the
have to go
problem.
by myself, Daedalus. You
But
know what?
that's
I am gonna have to go by myself.
you know what? That's the problem, Karen Branch. They all think that. And then once they see Hanach in person, and then they get the candy corns in the movie theater, and then Hanach put a hole in the bottom of the popcorn and go like this. Hey,
No,
you,
no, no.
you want a popcorns? And then you go like this. What carajo? What's that in there? What kind of
Nope.
popcorn is that one?
Nope.
That's you know
You
what
know
that
what?
kind of popcorn is? That's a crunch or munch, carajo. That's munch or crunch or munch.
It's extras. Never.
You know what that is? That's a cattle corn, carajo.
I was just gonna
This is
say something
that's
that
as black as a cattle. They're calling the
I
cattle black.
want to take
Go
the
ahead.
No, I bought
See
myself a ticket.
you lick your lips when you're talking about that one. You think about the
I
how the you think if there was extra butter on there, and if you see that, you're not gonna hear this, carajo. You know when bodybuilders put on an extra chan oil or whatever to make that stuff
Yeah.
really pop? Imagine the fake butter. If you're in there and then you see some of, my Johnson in there, and you see some of the, it's gonna glisten on there. It's gonna show some of the properties. It's really gonna pop.
On that note, with that lovely imagery, we can start to wrap it up. I should let people know this was episode 30. Well, tonight we had episode 30 of Tuesday Night Festivities. We haven't had as many after parties, but we've had Thursday 30 Tuesday Night Festivities show.
You're all flustered now. Look at you. You're all
And
flustered up. Your heart is pitter patter. Look at the pitter patter of your heart.
I just want people to know that some of the people that are fighting this weekend have been guests on our show, like Aljamain Sterling. I think Uriah Hall is fighting this weekend too, which is kind of flying under the radar.
He
He's either
is?
fighting this week.
No, he can't be this. I would have noticed. Maybe he
It's
is.
either this weekend or next weekend. Hold on, let me check. But he's been
It
on the
has to be.
show.
It have to be next weekend because if that's the case,
I don't know, man. I think
maybe
he's
it.
fighting this
Maybe it
weekend.
is. Maybe he is fighting this giant. But maybe it's not the undercard or something like
No,
that. Maybe
he's on.
some.
Yeah, he's on next weekend. He's on the one.
Oh,
He's
okay,
on next
okay.
weekend. But yeah, we've had on. Aljo's been on the show. I'm trying to think. There's somebody else that was. Well, obviously tonight we had Mickey Gall on the show, so people should go and look for that. You can find it here on my YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. But you can
I'm
find the whole
surprised.
Mickey Gall. Huh?
There should be some other people that we've had, or if there's people
I know that's
that.
fighting this weekend because uh not out of those. Well, Gilbert, no, we didn't have Torino on, did we? We were gonna have him on, and then it didn't
What,
work
he
out.
stiffed us?
Well, I remember asking him one time, and he told me I had to ask Ali, and I went, "Well, never mind."
Oh, caralho. Ali, like the Ali Bahaba.
Yeah, no, I remember asking Torino, and he told me to ask Ali, and I said, "Never mind." Oh, okay. Well, Hanato's gone too. I guess. Listen, we're wrapping it up. I'm just gonna let you know that all of these are on my YouTube channel. So if you're watching this on YouTube, just hit that subscribe button. They are also all over. They live on my Instagram. Obviously, that's where we initiate Tuesday Night Festivities. 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific on my Instagram live. So tonight was episode 30 with Mickey Gall, who is fighting this weekend. And but last weekend, We had on Kelvin Gastelum, who was supposed to be fighting. He didn't get to fight this weekend, but yeah, that's a great episode as well. And then also my other show that I do, What Had Happened Was, which you can find here on YouTube as well with Angela Hill. This week we had Rocky Pennington on. She's fighting at 273. Last week we had Jairzinho Rosenstruck on, who is also fighting at 273. And that's who Renato and I couldn't remember. Jairzinho has also been on Tuesday Night Festivities, so you should look for the Jairzinho episode as well. But thank you guys so much for tuning into this here. You can find Renato at Renato_Laranja over on Instagram and on Twitter. For me, on Twitter and on YouTube, it's at Karyn Bryant, Karyn. Bryant as in Kobe, no relation, but may he rest in peace. Over on Instagram, it's at KBheat. But thank you guys so much for playing along with us in the comments. I love having you OG followers here. It's really great to have this community with you guys. Thank you so much for the donations. It really means a lot. And just really appreciate you guys tuning in. Please tell your friends about us if you enjoy the show. And you can also find all of our shows over on festivities.com. That does it for now. Really, thank you so much for joining us. And I'll see you next time. Bye.